What if I told you that the struggle you feel right now isn't real? It is merely an echo, a shadow of a past thought you haven't let go of yet. Most people live their entire lives trapped in the mirror, waiting for the reflection to smile first, unaware that they hold the power to change the face. Do you really think it's a coincidence that you found this video? Or is it possible that your future self, the one who has already won, is trying to wake you up? Today, that wait ends. Today, I'm going to hand you the key to a reality where success isn't something you chase, it's something you command. If you listen until the very end, you won't just learn a technique, you will remember who you really are. Look closely at the world that surrounds you right now. You believe it to be a solid, immovable fortress of facts, a reality that exists independently of your permission. But I tell you, this is the great illusion that keeps you small. The world is not a tyrant. It is a mirror, a faithful and merciless reflector of your own internal consciousness. Every problem you face, every lack you feel, every person who ignores you is simply a reflection of what you are secretly whispering to yourself in the silence of your own mind. You have been fighting the reflection, scrubbing at the glass, trying to force the image to smile while you remain frowning inside, but this is a futile battle that you will never win. The reflection can only change when the face in front of it changes. You must stop looking at the evidence of your senses as if they were the final authority, for the senses are deceivers that chain you to the past. The only true reality is the imaginal act within you. You are the operant power, the dreamer who has forgotten that he is dreaming. And the moment you realize that everything is you pushed out, you stop being a victim and start being the cause. True change requires a radical departure from the rational mind, a complete abandonment of the logic that says, I cannot have it because I do not see it. You must dare to stand in the face of your current circumstances, your empty bank account, your loneliness, your illness, and deny their finality. They are not facts, they are echoes of past assumptions that you are no longer obligated to sustain. To ascend to the level of the Creator, you must withdraw your attention from the problem, for attention is the lifeblood of any state. By focusing on what is wrong, you are feeding it, keeping it alive, and ensuring it remains in your world. You must turn your back on the world of Caesar, the world of effects, and turn inward to the world of cause. Change your conception of yourself, and you will automatically change the world in which you live. Do not try to change people. They are only messengers telling you who you are. Do not try to change facts. They will rearrange themselves the moment you change your nature. The spark of power lies in the realization that there is no one to change but self. When you finally understand that your consciousness is the only reality, you stop begging the universe for favors and start selecting your reality. You realize that you have been selecting poverty, stress, and limitation simply by agreeing to them, by feeling them to be true. Now, you must make a new selection. You must assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This is not a hope, it is an appropriation. You must dare to assume that you are already the person you want to be, for the assumption, though false if denied by the senses, if persisted in, will harden into fact. The world has no choice but to reshape itself around your new conviction. It is not about forcing the external world. It is about shifting your internal anchor. When you move your center of gravity from I want to I am, the struggle ceases. You are no longer trying to get there, you are there. And because you are there in consciousness, the physical world, which is slow and heavy, will inevitably shift its machinery to match your new location in the mind. This brings us to the specific technique, the tool that cuts through the noise of doubt like a laser. It is not a long, complicated ritual. It is a simple, piercing assertion of completion. The phrase is, I did it. 3 words that contain the power of an entire universe. When you say, I did it, you are not asking for it to happen. You are declaring that it has already happened. You are placing yourself in the position of looking back at the event as a memory. The feeling is the secret here. If you say the words as a parrot, they are dead. But if you say them with the quiet inner explosion of relief, the kind of relief you feel when a heavy burden is lifted, when a long journey is finished, then you have impregnated the subconscious. You must feel the reality of it. You must feel the satisfaction that it is done. It is an accomplished fact. There is nothing left to do but to give thanks. You must repeat this phrase, "I did it," over and over again like a mantra, until it crowds out every other thought in your mind. You repeat it until the feeling of trying evaporates and is replaced by the feeling of having. This is the discipline of the spirit. Your mind will try to wander. It will try to bring up logical objections. You must gently but firmly bring it back to the phrase, "I did it. I did it." Let the words sink into your soul like rain into dry earth. You are rewriting the script of your life in real time. You are not thinking of the objective. You are thinking from the objective. Thinking of your desire creates distance. It keeps it in the future. Thinking from your desire brings it into the now. You are looking at the world from the perspective of the person who has already won, who has already succeeded, who is already loved. This shift in perspective is everything. Now we approach the sacred gate, the time of the day when the veil between the conscious and the subconscious is at its thinnest, the state akin to sleep. This is not a time to go over the worries of the day. It is a time to create the world of tomorrow. As you lie in bed, as your body becomes heavy and your mind becomes drowsy, you are entering the workshop of God. Do not waste this moment. This is the time to perform the great act. You must induce a state of relaxation where you are still in control of your direction, but cut off from the physical world. In this state, the subconscious is wide open to suggestion. Whatever you impress upon it in these moments will be externalized in your world. It is a law as precise as gravity. In this drowsy state, bring up your scene. Not a static image, but an action. You must be in the scene. Do not see yourself winning the lottery. Be the winner. Feel the paper of the ticket in your hands. Is it smooth? Is it crinkled? Feel the texture. Smell the air of the room. Hear the specific sounds, the rustle of the paper, the voice of a family member screaming in joy, "We won!" And hear your own voice responding, "I did it." Engage every sense. The more sensory vividness you add, the more real it becomes to your subconscious. Your subconscious cannot tell the difference between a real event and one you have vividly imagined. If you can make it real in the mind, the subconscious accepts it as a fact and begins to move mountains to bring it to pass. You loop this scene. You do not let your mind drift to the argument you had at work or the bill that is due. You keep the mind focused on the scene of fulfillment. You enact it over and over again until it takes on the tones of reality. You do this until you feel a distinct click, a feeling of, "It is done." It feels natural. It feels like a memory. And then, the most important part, you must fall asleep in that state. You must slip from the state of imagination into the state of sleep while holding the feeling of the wish fulfilled. You do not fall asleep wanting, you fall asleep having. You drift into the unconsciousness in the vibration of success, carrying that feeling into the deep of the night, where the great work of creation takes place. When you wake up, the world may look exactly the same. The bills are still there. The job is still there. This is the great test of your faith. You must ignore the current reality. It is a shell, a dead skin that you have already shed in the night. Do not be deceived by the delay of the mirror. The external world is slow. It takes time to maneuver the pieces into place, but the creation is finished. You have already done it in the only place that matters, your imagination. When the senses scream, "It hasn't happened," you must laugh inwardly and say, "It has happened. I remember it." You do not look for signs. Looking for signs implies doubt. You do not check the mail with anxiety. You check it with the knowing that it is done. Doubt will come. It is the old man, the old self, trying to survive. When doubt creeps in, do not fight it with logic. Return to the silence. Close your eyes for a moment, take a breath, and simply repeat, "I did it." Summon the feeling again. Add the powerful element of gratitude. "Thank you, Father, that thou hast heard me." A gratitude implies that you have already received. You cannot be grateful for something you don't have. So by feeling gratitude, you are tricking the rational mind and cementing the belief in the subconscious. You walk through your day in a state of inner celebration, ignoring the shadows of the old life, knowing that the new life is rushing towards you. When the manifestation arrives, it will come so naturally that you might miss the miracle. It will seem like a coincidence. You will win the lottery, or the money will come, and it will feel like the most normal thing in the world. This is because you have already lived it 100 times in your imagination. The shock is gone. Only the naturalness remains. And this naturalness is the proof that you have truly used the law. But remember, the money, the cars, the house, these are but toys. They are lovely, but they are not the point. The point is that you have awakened to who you really are. You have discovered that you are not a cork bobbing on the ocean of fate. You are the ocean. You are the creator. You have moved from the state of a helpless seeker to the state of a divine operator. You have proven to yourself that your imagination is God in action. This power you have used to win the lottery is the same power you can use to heal your body, to mend a relationship, to find peace. The universe does not care about the size of your request. It only cares about the intensity of your belief. You have found the key to the prison cell. You are free. You are the I am. Now go and create. You are no longer the person who clicked on this video hoping for a solution. You are now the solution. The separation between you and your desire has vanished. It was never there to begin with. You have the tool, you have the phrase, and you have the power. The only question left is, do you dare to walk in this new conviction, or will you fall back asleep? The old man is dead. Long live the God in you. Write in the comments right now, "I did it." Seal your state. Make it physical. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because in the next video, we are going to dismantle the final illusion holding you back from total freedom. Click it now. Your new life is waiting.